Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Dyson Daniels out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Kennard in at the 3. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Williams. Back to Brooks. That's tipped. Fast break, here we go. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year. Here's
Kennard following the score by Phoenix. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Booker. 5 to shoot. Alexander-Walker, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Johnson. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Ali LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. Now here's Booker. 27 points his last game. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Just over a minute and a half in. Alexander-Walker, the pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board. And Brooks has got the ball here for Phoenix. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Now here's Booker, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Johnson passes to Alexander-Walker. Kennard outside from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Green in the post, covered by Daniels. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Pass to Daniels. Now Okongwu. Here's Alexander-Walker. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
And Booker's got the ball here for Phoenix. They trail by 3. Here's the 3. Kennard with the rebound.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And he's going for the oop here. And the Suns pushing it up now. Rejected by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Booker. Got it. Good job in the low post.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Johnson a screen on Booker. Shot left block. And another basket for Atlanta.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Brooks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside O'Neal from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
So it's Atlanta now. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
It was a total team effort, and let's give credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
4 on the clock. Here's Daniels. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
A lot of people think you shoot much better at home, but if you really look at the league-wide stats, it's only about 2 to 3 percentage points different on average.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks, they are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
Hawks trail by 3. Daniels outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You look at Atlanta, middle part of the year. They're in 10th place. They need to put together some wins.
Well, right now for the Hawks, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Now here's Booker. He has 6. No good from 18.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Johnson passes to Alexander Walker. Now here's Kennard. Okongwu, a screen on Brooks. Back to Alexander Walker. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night. Williams, a screen on Daniels. Right side, Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He makes a first. Tim, we're in the middle of a grueling NBA season. What's a challenge the fans might not realize?
Well, it's just that grind, B.A., mentally and physically. Trying to find enough rest, trying to stay energized between the years often is the biggest challenge.
That one's no good. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough, too. And it's the Suns with the ball. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Low block shot. And that's off the glass and in. Brooks has got 5 now.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
And it's Daniels with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Rebounded by Green. For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Booker with the 7-footer. The rebound by Atlanta.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Kennard passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Kennard. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Alexander Walker. Daniels is screen on Green. Now here's Kennard. Brooks defending. 3-pointer. Daniels misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
O'Neal on the wing. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Hawks trail by 5. Alexander Walker, the pass to Johnson. Daniels against Green. Pass to Kennard. Here's Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Booker defending.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Brooks, the pass to O'Neal. And there's a 3-second violation. We got a second now to check out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the field goal percentage leaders. Mark Williams, 3rd.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Atlanta making some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Kennard. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Phoenix also changing it up. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Brooks.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Phoenix leading by 3. Booker, the pass to Williams. Now here's Green. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Johnson.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Johnson, great in the 2-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." PA?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. That one drops. He ties it up.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Now here's Green. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia. Counted. Green's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
McCollum with it. Booker defending. Oh, Williams with the block. Pass to Booker. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, out in space, Booker is tough to stop because he will find that pace and finish.
Hawks trail by 4. Outside, Alexander Walker. Booker against McCollum. Left side, Porzingis. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. So for the Hawks, Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. Kispert comes in for Johnson. And Krejci subbed in for Alexander Walker. Phoenix also changing it up. Richards is checked in for Williams. Goodwin comes in for Green. And Gillespie is subbed in for Devin Booker. Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Richards. Allen outside. Richards with a screen. Launches a 3. The rebound by Krejci. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Three-pointer, Kispert sinks the tray. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And so it's Phoenix with it, following the three-pointer by Atlanta. Here's Gillespie. McCollum defends. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, attacking the basket with confidence. I really like when Grayson Allen puts it on the deck and uses his body as well.
What a sensational move, captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now here's McCollum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Here's Goodwin. Allen outside. Launches it from deep. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Onyeka Okongwu, he's been the guy making things happen for Atlanta. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Nick Richards, and it's Allen in at the small forward position. Allen, the pass to Gillespie. Down low. Dunn's shot is good. Dunn's got his first 2 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And Atlanta with possession here. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. McCollum, the pass to Porzingis. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Dunn. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Richards, the pass to Goodwin. 5 on the clock. Here's Gillespie. McCollum defends. Here's Richards. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Now McCollum. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. A deep 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Now here's Dunn. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Allen. And he lays it up and in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's McCollum. Kennard passes to McCollum. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels outside. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Gillespie passes to Brooks. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Gillespie. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
McCollum taking his time here. Porzingis with it. He's against O'Neal. Kennard on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. The Suns lead by 4. Outside O'Neal. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Brooks. The Suns need to get off a shot. Booker. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Daniels passes to Johnson. And here's Porzingis. Defended by Dunn. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And that's now 8 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Brooks. Here's Gillespie. McCollum defends. To the inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Hawks trail by 4. Now Porzingis. He's covered by O'Neal. Kicks it out to Kennard. Daniels outside. Pass to McCollum. The Hawks need to get one up here. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's McCollum after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Outside Johnson. Kennard on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Brooks. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 5.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Phoenix leading by 4. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Kongu's checked in for Porzingis. And the Suns also making a change. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Dunn. Kennard against Brooks. Out to the wing. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Ooh, nice little finish at the rim there for Booker.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Hawks trail by 6. McCollum, the pass to Okongwu. Johnson on the wing. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. There's McCollum with the 3. Fires in the triple. McCollum's got 5.
Man, that is a quick release by McCollum. He got that thing in the air before the defense even realized he had it.
Outside O'Neal. Here's Brooks. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Johnson. McCollum, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
The Suns lead by 3. Outside Booker. Here's Gillespie. McCollum defends. Booker against Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries a 10-footer. Booker no good.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
But that's a nice look right there. You can run your offense through Johnson. He's that talented.
The Suns have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Kennard against Brooks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brooks has gotten 4 this quarter.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Daniels against Brooks. Daniels outside. Right wing. And stolen by Williams. It's 2-on-1. Here's Brooks. And finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, the moment the fast break starts, Brooks is out in transition, and that hustle gives him the edge.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Atlanta. And a change for the Suns. Green is checked in. Hawks trail by 5. Outside, Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Green. Booker for 3. Green in the post. Johnson on him. And it's Green missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Pass to Johnson. And here's Daniels. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Phoenix grabs the miss. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Outside Booker. Kennard against Green. Green in the lane.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Hawks trail by 7. Alexander Walker with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Up top, Kennard. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Kennard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside Booker. Tries to break his ice. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Booker's got 12 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Daniels a screen on Booker. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. And it's in there. 6 points for him.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Green against Daniels. Green, the pass to Brooks. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
Daniels outside. Pass to Johnson. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Johnson giving these fans a show.
1 minute left in the first half. Green against Daniels. From about 19, again Phoenix, good for 2.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Okongwu. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
Daniels with it. Green covering. Shot clock at 2. Alexander Walker. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Booker. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Green. Green, money from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Phoenix Suns.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Movement, finding good looks, and shooting the ball at a high clip.
Yeah, beautiful execution at the offensive end. They're in firm control of this game from that standpoint, guys.
How many kinds of gravy are there?
There's barbecue, there's pineapple, there's
gravy.
orange.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Taking a look here now at Phoenix, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Dyson Daniels out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Kennard in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, here's O'Neal. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. O'Neal's got 10 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Kennard. There's the triple on target from range. 10 points for him.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Outside for Booker. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Hawks trail by 9. Back to Johnson. Pass to Kennard. Up and over Brooks. Nice shot by Kennard.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Outside O'Neal. Here's Green. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And both free throws good for Green. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside, Alexander Walker. On the wing, Daniels. Outside Johnson. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Daniels misses.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Pass to Green. Now here's O'Neal. Covered by Johnson. Back to Green. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Daniels. Now here's Okongwu. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Timeout.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatch.
And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. 5th on the list, Jalen Johnson.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Here's Green. Rebounded by Daniels. Hawks trail by 8. How about Dyson Daniels, Grant? Last season, leading the league in steals.
Well, averaging over 3 a game. That mark hadn't been met in over 3 decades, BA. In the process, the Aussie earning the nickname, the Great Barrier Thief. Not bad.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Daniels against Green. Brooks outside. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Williams against Okongwu. Williams misses.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in this second half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have 1, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Guys, back to you.
A team effort. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Phoenix with it, following the score by Atlanta. Brooks outside. It's Booker on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got his 5th rebound in this one. Daniels outside. Pass to Kennard. From down in the low post, it goes. Kennard's got 7 now in this quarter. The Suns lead by 6. And the basket is good.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Give him 8 points now. Brooks against Kennard. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, he is a very mobile 6'9" wing, and Johnson is showing you he's a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Brooks outside. Outside Booker. And too long on the shot.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Give him 8 points now. Over Williams. It's hauled in by the Suns. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Phoenix leading by 6. Outside Booker. Outside Green. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Johnson passes to Kennard. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Kennard. 14 points for him. Here's Johnson. No good, off the front rim. The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. With the step back. Green, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
Atlanta making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. Gillespie's checked in for Phoenix. Daniels against Green. Kennard outside. Lets it go from deep. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Here's Gillespie, covered by Alexander Walker. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gillespie. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. Gillespie's got 5 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now Daniels. Kennard for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Gillespie. He's got 5. Outside, Williams. Brooks outside. And the layup is good off the glass. 15 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Hawks trail by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. Give him 8. Daniels outside. Porzingis, high post. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It's really good to see Kristaps inside forcing the issue. We know his outside abilities, but he can also bang down low.
First one falls for him. Atlanta making some changes here. Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. Kispert comes in for Kennard. And it's McCollum in for Daniels. Phoenix also changing it up. Richards is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Allen in for Brooks. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Here's Gillespie. McCollum defends. Richards, the pass to Green. Shot on the wing. Newell pulls it in.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Porzingis sets a screen. Fires the 3. No good. Phoenix leading by 5. Here's Green. Green takes it to the rack.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Now here's Alexander Walker. Green covering. Now McCollum. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by Dunn. Pass to Allen. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's a 10-point Phoenix lead.
Well, Allen has turned himself into one of the game's premier three-point shooters. The defense has to adjust to him out there.
Over to the left wing. Left side, Porzingis. Back to Alexander Walker. Over Green. And Atlanta misses again.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Jalen Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. Krejci comes in for Alexander Walker. And a change for the Suns. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Green. That free throw good from Allen. You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul.
Now here's Porzingis. He's got 10. For 3, McCollum. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Man, it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Gillespie. 5 points in the game. For 3, Booker. Atlanta with a rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Krejci. To halt the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
Well, that's one of the many things McCollum does to help your offense. He is so adept at drawing fouls, and if you send him to the line, it's almost automatic.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Dunn's shot is good.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 14 as we wrap up the quarter, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Suns, Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Gillespie in at the point guard position.
Well, he doesn't take a lot of those, but clearly Grayson Allen has the touch to make a mid-range jumper if that's what's open.
Hawks trail by 16. McCollum with it. To the paint. Operating inside, Porzingis.
Good decision-making that time by McCollum. He took advantage when that pick and roll opened up.
The Suns lead by 14. Gillespie passes to Allen. Here's Richards, defended by Porzingis. Pass to Gillespie. Allen outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Gillespie. Back to Allen. Outside for Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and watching Booker, I'm just reminded of the nights when he's gone crazy. Sometimes he switches into another gear, and there's just no way to stop him. You never know when that's about to happen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
Both free throws good from Booker.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Porzingis sets a screen. There's McCollum with the 3. The Suns clear it.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Going inside. And a two-handed jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Here's McCollum. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Krejci. Porzingis with a screen on Booker. Outside Porzingis. Misses the 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Now Booker. Missed inside. Here's Krejci. Kispert, the pass to McCollum. Pass to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Back to McCollum. Shoots over Booker. Kispert outside. From downtown, hits a 3-pointer.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Gillespie. McCollum defends. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kispert with the ball. He's against Allen. Out to McCollum. To the inside. Inside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Phoenix. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Gillespie passes to Booker. Here's Gillespie. Releases from 15. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Johnson. Here's Krejci. Booker defending. And here's Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Kennard comes in for Kispert. Daniels is checked in for Krejci. And it's Alexander Walker in for C.J. McCollum. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Williams is checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Brooks, he's checked in for Allen. And Jalen Green subbed in for Gillespie. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to Phoenix's coach address his team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Atlanta has possession. Following the score by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Kennard. Daniels outside. Picked up by Okongwu. To the left wing. Wide open look. Another one falls for Atlanta.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game, finding good looks.
The Suns lead by 13. Outside, Green. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Booker is so good from the mid-range. His jumper looks like it's going in every time.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Booker. Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Johnson. He's covered by O'Neal. Johnson inside. He's against O'Neal. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
What a two-way play. just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Green, covered by Daniels. And it's Green missing. Hawks trail by 13. Left side, Alexander Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Green. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Now Kennard, Brooks defending. Nice shot by Kennard.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Brooks. Williams with the screen. Down low. 5 on the clock. Brooks, the pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And Atlanta with possession here. 11-point game. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Kennard against Brooks. Okongwu, the pass to Kennard. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And they're on the run. Goes up on the baseline. Booker can't get it to go. Hawks trail by 11. Up top, Alexander Walker. Booker defending. Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Now here's Booker. Outside, Green. Driving in. Outside for Brooks. Stolen by Kennard. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Uses the glass on the layup. Kennard's got 27. And here are the Suns now. They led by as many as 18. Booker surveying the floor. To get back on track. And it's hammered home by Green.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Here's Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. Looking to end this cold spell. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Phoenix leading by 6. Outside Booker. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside for Green. It's stolen by Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Kennard outside. Now Johnson deflects the pass. And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Booker. From the paint. Johnson with the rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Phoenix leading by 4. Outside Booker. Now Brooks. Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. Williams. They finally break through with a bucket.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Oh, touches it off the glass.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They led by as many as 18. Johnson with the rebound.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Alexander Walker with it. Working on Green. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker fires. Oh, it's off.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Outside, Alexander Walker. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Daniels. He shoots. Brooks with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Outside, Alexander Walker. Now a Kongwu. There's the screen by Johnson. Outside, Alexander Walker. Can't hit it. And so they foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
Now here's Alexander Walker for 3. Ooh, the shot misses. Now here's Booker, covered by Alexander Walker. So Phoenix wins it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And now, time for our player of the game, Jalen Green.